Hi Nina. I thought it would be easier for me to create a recording demo on how to use the Faculty Course Manager. I'm going to walk you through all the different things you can do on it and how the different permissions affect certain areas of the Faculty Course Manager. So I'm going to start and I'm going to log in just as a regular user who doesn't have any departmental or administrative users. So I'm going to actually log in as you. The faculty member, their username is their first and last name in lowercase letters, and then the default password is 1234. And there is an option once you log in to change that, as you can see. So once you log on, you are taken to the home page and you are given several options: view schedule, add a course, edit a course, delete a course, view course details, search all past and present courses, change the password, or admin. If you're an admin user, there's more options under the admin options link. So we're going to start out, and since we're logged in as you, we're going to go ahead and view your schedule. We can see that these are the 4 classes you have for the spring of 2014 semester. So if you wanted to view the information on one of the courses, you just have to click the row and you'll be taken to the course details, and you can see all the information is displayed in a tabular format. Now we're going to go ahead and go back, and if you wanted to edit a course, all you have to do is click this little edit symbol, which we will do a little bit later. And if you wanted to delete a course, you just have to click on this little delete icon. As well, if you had a very long schedule, you could search for it as well. So we're going to go ahead and click add a course, and it's going to pull up the add a course page. So the course subject, course number, section number, course term, and course year, and section descriptions, these fields are all required. I only had a few fields required just so when I was testing you didn't have to do every single entry to add a course. And then the course subject, course number, section number, course term, and course year, all 5 of these values are concatenated together to create the unique course ID. So course number will have CS 1231, and we're just filling in some dummy values. And the section description, this field is a autocomplete. So if we type in AC, so we're just going to give it a weird name, because later we're going to go back in and change it. And cross-listed courses, you can enter in just any type of string. Department, this is drop-down value, so we're going to give it the natural science department. Again, we have some radio buttons here. We'll give it a lab, and we have some more drop-downs where you can choose the type of instructor method. Next, we go on to course restrictions. So minimum credits, max credits, capacity, and course fee. These are all number fields. So if you try and enter in something besides a number and you click save, it'll give you a weird message. And you can tell that the minimum credits, the minimum credits, max credits, and capacity, they're all integer fields, because you can use these little clickers to set the numbers, or you can just type in a number if you want. Consent flag, allow withdrawal. Course fees, this has to be a decimal number, so if we put in a decimal, it just says this field course fees must be a number. And here's 2 more string fields, so you can enter in a string for those, and there is a length limit on them as well. Start date, you do have to enter it in a specific format. So even though I didn't put the 20, it does say the date format is day, day, month, month, year, 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 year. Even though I just did 2 instead of 02, it'll recognize that as a valid entry. So now we have another drop-down list, and we're going to go ahead and search for your name. And I didn't mention this earlier, but all the drop-down lists are populated from the database. So if a new one is added to the database, they will be automatically added to the drop-down list. Next, the times are to be entered in as military format, which is noted here on the side. And now we will go and click on the days, and I believe I have it entered correctly, so that way we will enter it, so that way we will get a time and date confliction. So we will go on campus, building Meriwether Lewis Hall, room number 1. And we're going to add a lab as well. So it's the exact same thing. If you're as lecture time, you have to find start time again in military format. Day, we'll give the lab on a Wednesday. Campus, we'll have it again on campus, building room 12. So we will hit create, and it says there are time and date conflictions with another course. Do you still want to save this course? If you hit yes, it'll go ahead and save the course, and if you hit no, it'll return you back to your schedule. So if we hit yes, we're returned back to our schedule, and we can see that the course has been added. However, we realize that it has the wrong section description, and we want to go in and edit it. So we will go over and find section description. And one thing to note is that the course ID, course subject, course number, section number, course term, and course year are uneditable. And so if you made a mistake and you have to change those, you have to actually delete the course and then re-add it. So, and you can see here that this just says that the section description field is required. We are going to give it a different name, a computer science course name for algorithms and data structures. And we can see here that all the data that we had entered is in, and like I said, it recognizes the date as 02, even though we just did 2. We have the course ID, and another thing we have here is we can see that the days that we entered are selected. Our drop-down menus have the correct values. Same thing with the lab as was with lecture time. We'll click save, and we will get that same error again because we didn't change the times or dates. So we will click yes. And so now we can see that the name has changed. However, we see that we now have 2 courses with the same name, and we want to delete one. So we'll click on the little delete icon, and we will click delete. And now we can see that it's gone. Next, if you want to go and view all your courses, or all the courses in the database, we can get a list here, and I'll delete these from the database. These are just test records. So let's say we want to go in and try and edit a biology course. We get a list of all the biology courses, or with the text BIO. We'll click edit, and it says permission error. You do not have permissions. So what we're going to do is we're going to sign out and log back in as an administrative user and give you departmental privileges for the natural science department. So here we are at the home page, and we're going to go ahead and click on the admin options, and we're taken to the admin options home page where you can see you have search for a faculty member, edit a faculty member, delete a faculty member, add a faculty member, search all courses and change passwords. These are the same that were on the regular home page, and download a database file. So what we want to do is we want to edit a faculty member, and we're going to search for you. And there you are, and we're going to click on this little edit icon. So here we have all your information. So now we want to go ahead and give you natural science department privileges. And we will click save. And now we're going to sign back out and log back in as you. All right, now we're going to go back and search all courses. Oops. So I will show you. So now if you tried to do, and we go and search for biology courses, and you click edit, you can see now that you go to the edit page for that course and you have privileges to edit. And now, to show that it's only for natural sciences, we will try and edit an accounting class, which is not in the department, natural science department, and again, we get permission error. So we're going to turn back, and the last thing we're going to do is change password. So it shows your current password is 1234. We're going to change it to password. Click Save. And it will take you and log you back out so that you have to log back in with your new password. PASSWORD. Sign back in, and we are logged back in. So those are all the basic user and departmental privileges. So now we're going to sign out, and I will show you the last few administrative privileges that we didn't go over. So we're going to log in as an administrative user. Here we are, and then we're going to go to admin options. So we're going to go ahead, and this time we'll just add a faculty member. And like I said before, the faculty ID and usernames are their first and last name in lowercase letters. Username, password, you can set it to whatever you want. We'll give business technical permissions. You can make myself an admin and hit create. Now if we search to make sure that it's there. Okay. And there I am, and we want to delete me. Just ask, are you sure you want to delete this faculty member? And we click delete. The only other thing that I didn't show you go over was if you search, you can go, again, it's the same thing as with viewing a course. If you just click on it to view the details about a specific faculty member. And that's it for faculty member privilege editing. And so now the last thing would be to, if you go to download a database file, this was Clayton's work, so I'm not too familiar with it, but you can browse for an Excel file, view the upload status, download FCM database as a file, and download an Excel file of all changes. And so that's what he had worked on. And that is all of the things you can do with the Faculty Course Manager. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I check my email regularly. And there weren't too many issues that we had with it. I think I've got most of the kinks worked out. There might be some weird, like, little things, maybe like a spelling or textual errors. What else? I tried to test several users. There still could be, you know, one of those cases that breaks it, but none that I could find at the moment. But like I said, let me know and I can get it fixed. Alrighty, thank you.